Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Luzon awoke to a sight not seen in decades. Thousands of U.S. soldiers landed, news channels flashed breaking news, and people stopped in the streets, glued to their phones. This was no quiet arrival. It was a massive military operation. C-17 Globemasters thundered into Clark Air Base, and gray ships dotted Subic Bay. The world's eyes were on Luzon. The American presence was undeniable. The question on everyone's mind: what happens next? In Manila, the government scrambled for answers. Phones rang non-stop in Malacañang Palace. The public demanded to know what was happening. The sudden arrival of U.S. troops caught everyone off guard. The president's spokesperson appeared on TV, trying to calm the nation. He called it part of a long-standing agreement, but confusion persisted. Local leaders near the landing zones faced a flood of questions. One mayor admitted he hadn't been informed, urging calm and trust in the government. Across the country, reactions were mixed. In coffee shops, old men debated history and sovereignty. On university campuses, students protested, "Sovereignty, not soldiers." In fishing villages, some felt relief, hoping the U.S. presence would deter foreign threats. The world watched closely. News agencies sent reporters, embassies filed urgent reports. The deployment was a major geopolitical event, sending a message across the South China Sea. The United States was reinforcing its commitment to the region. The landing of 5,000 troops was more than a military exercise. It was a statement. The Philippines stood at a crossroads. The government faced a delicate balancing act. The people waited for answers. The world listened, holding its breath. The next move would define the nation's future. The first 24 hours were critical for the U.S. troops. Their mission: establish a secure base near an old airstrip. Soldiers worked in teams, setting up climate-controlled tents for barracks, command, and medical care. The air buzzed with hammers, generators, and the rumble of forklifts. Logistics were a challenge. Everything had to be brought in. Crates of supplies, water, and ammunition piled up. Engineers set up water purification and communication lines. As night fell, the camp took shape. Rows of tents, a perimeter fence, guard towers. Soldiers, covered in sweat and dust, took brief breaks before working through the night. Floodlights turned the field into a small city. The heat and humidity tested everyone. Medics checked for dehydration and heat stroke. Adapting to the environment was the first test. The camp was a machine, each soldier a vital part. They could build this anywhere, but Luzon brought unique challenges. The mission had only just begun. The soldiers' resolve was clear. The base was ready for whatever came next. For U.S. soldiers in Luzon, the day starts before dawn. At 4:30 a.m., bugles sound, time for physical training. Soldiers run, sweat, and push through the humidity, building discipline and unity. After PT, a quick shower and breakfast in the bustling mess hall. Brief moments of camaraderie help them face the day. Each soldier has a job: cleaning rifles, monitoring radios, fixing vehicles. The camp runs like a complex machine, every role essential. Training continues. First aid, Filipino phrases, cultural briefings. The afternoon brings more drills and duties. As evening falls, soldiers find brief respite, writing home, reading, or just talking. The cycle repeats: hard work, training, and fleeting moments of rest. Life in camp is demanding, but purpose drives them. There's no time for boredom, only focus. Every day is a test of endurance and adaptability. The soldiers grow stronger together. Each sunrise brings new challenges. Each night, they prepare for the next. The grind never stops. Training in the Philippines is a world apart from the U.S. Soldiers adapt to dense jungles and suffocating heat. Patrols move slowly, learning to spot danger and trust their training. The jungle is a tough teacher, forging better soldiers. On the coast, they practice amphibious landings, racing from ships to shore, securing the beach. Exercises are loud, chaotic, and complex, involving Navy and Air Force coordination. Joint drills test their ability to work seamlessly together. The constant thud of helicopters and crack of rifles fill the air. Soldiers practice marksmanship, hostage rescues, and convoy protection. Every scenario is designed for realism, muscle memory for real combat. But training isn't just about fighting. Soldiers learn Filipino customs and traditions, taught to be respectful guests. Cultural sensitivity is as vital as combat skills. A Filipino-American officer reminds them, "A smile can be more powerful than a weapon." Building trust with locals is key to mission success. The sounds of readiness echo day and night. Every drill, every lesson prepares them for the unknown. The mission is about more than strength. It's about partnership. That's the true measure of readiness. Beneath the armor, soldiers are people with hopes and fears. One evening, Private Miller stares at a photo of his newborn daughter he's never met. A veteran sergeant sits beside him, offering quiet support. Small acts of kindness mean everything on deployment. Stress is constant. Long hours, distance from home, the weight of the mission. Mental health professionals are available, but the best support comes from fellow soldiers. Laughter over video games, shared stories, and teamwork ease the burden. During a tough exercise, a soldier twists her ankle. Her squad mates help her back. No one left behind. This bond is forged in hardship and mutual respect. There are moments of wonder, too. Soldiers watch Filipino children play basketball with joy and skill. A soldier tries a local mango, surprised by its sweetness. These small moments bridge cultures. They remind soldiers they're guests in a vibrant country. Humanity shines through the uniform. The mission is about more than military might. It's about connection, compassion, and understanding. These moments define the experience. They are what soldiers remember most. Officially, the deployment strengthens the U.S.-Philippines alliance. The Mutual Defense Treaty binds them to support each other if attacked. U.S. troops are a visible sign of this commitment. Joint exercises build interoperability, ensuring both militaries can fight side by side. But there's a bigger picture: rising tensions in the South China Sea. China's assertiveness has worried Southeast Asia, including the Philippines. The U.S. presence sends a message. America stands for freedom of navigation and a rules-based order. For the U.S., it's about projecting power, strengthening alliances, and training in new environments. For the Philippines, it's complicated. Security comes with concerns about sovereignty. Some fear becoming a battleground for superpowers. The government must balance alliance and independence. The 5,000 troops symbolize this complex reality. The mission is about readiness, strategy, and partnership. The stakes are high for both nations. Every move is watched by the world. The future depends on careful choices. At first, U.S. soldiers and locals kept their distance, but soon opportunities for connection emerged. Army engineers helped repair a storm-damaged bridge, working alongside Filipino laborers. They shared water and meals, forming bonds despite language barriers. The finished bridge brought gratitude and a small ceremony, children waving both flags. It showed the soldiers were there to help, not just train. Sports broke the ice further. A friendly basketball game between soldiers and villagers drew a cheering crowd. The game was close, laughter and camaraderie abundant. Afterward, everyone shared drinks and snacks, breaking down barriers. Medical missions followed. U.S. medics and Filipino doctors treated hundreds in remote villages. Free checkups and medicine brought relief and gratitude. Soldiers saw the impact of compassion firsthand. These acts built trust and friendship. The mission became more than military. It was about goodwill. Every interaction mattered. The community saw the soldiers as partners, not just outsiders. Trust grew, one small act at a time. The foundation for lasting friendship was laid. The arrival of U.S. troops in Luzon is a defining moment. For the Philippines, it sparks debate about sovereignty and alliances. The government must navigate a complex security landscape. For the U.S., it reaffirms its Pacific role and commitment to allies. The deployment shapes a new generation of soldiers, deepening their understanding of Southeast Asia. Success depends on respect, trust, and shared values. The impact on people is profound. Soldiers and civilians alike will remember these days. The relationship will be written in everyday encounters. As night falls, the American camp's lights shine in Luzon. The future is uncertain, but a new chapter has begun. Choices made now will define the alliance. The world is watching. The story continues.